Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk, the 39th day. I'm kind of dreading starting this up. I had a power blip when I started this recording just a few minutes ago. The power flickered. It reset my Wii U, which is what I'm playing this on. And so we might be getting a visit from someone here in just a moment. We might be in trouble. We might get a lecture. Hopefully everything's fine. But it might not be fine. Would it have already happened, or does he wait until we get into the game? We're fine. We're fine. Oh no, we're not fine. There he is! It wasn't my fault. I didn't have any control over it. It's the weather. I'm having like crazy October thunder and lightning storms. Alright, well, there's Mr. Rossetti. Ah, so it's you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read all of this. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I ain't surprised, kid. Nah, I had a feeling in my gut you'd pull a stunt like this. The gut don't lie. I can see you thinking furiously over there, right? How'd that sly mole catch me? Is he a ninja? No ninja, nah. Over at the reset center, we got us a switchboard that lights up when someone resets. No magic, no ninjas, just the way of the world. Bad deeds don't go unpunished for long. Get me, kid? But hey, even a bright kid like you makes mistakes. Am I right? Or heck, maybe you just misheard me. Yeah, so today I'll just run down the basics for you again, hoping deeply that they sink in this time. You still remember my whole speech about the right way to end your time in Animal Crossing, right? Right, either you sleep in your attic bed or you hit that save button. Either way is just peachy by me. Wait, there's a save button? Where is that? I thought we had to sleep in the bed. Huh. Look at you nodding. You do remember. Maybe try using that noodle to remember the rest of my advice, huh? Listen good, King. You live life, and all that time you spend, that's what becomes your memories. Memories are precious, kid. And the same goes for your time in Animal Crossing. Every second is precious. I don't know, man. I waste a lot of time in this game. And in real life, so, Now, since everything is so precious, don't you want to make sure you preserve those precious moments? There ain't no bigger waste than just throwing away a whole page of memories, just like that. That's why I want you to make sure you save before quitting. Simple enough, ain't it, kid? Wonderful. Helping kids like yourself see the light makes me a happy mole. I'm ecstatic over here. Now allow me to hammer this message home so it stays in that brain of yours. You can save your game by catching some Z's in the attic bed or by pressing the save button, okay, kid? Don't forget it. Now scram! Alright, that was actually not as much of a lecture as I thought it would be. The beeping is getting annoying, though. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I get it, Mailbox. I wish you didn't make the sound. Just the blinking light's enough. Oh, it's from Spork. He's gone. He's gone forever. Today's the day I leave Lia Fail. I hope there's someone as fun as you in my new town. Take care. Oh, Spork. That was this one, right? We're gonna save that one. We're gonna save all of the farewell letters from our friends. That was irritating. It didn't even get to where it was, like, loaded in. It was at the rover don't touch the power screen. And then, yeah, then my game just... Man, alright, well... We almost made it 40 days without having Rossetti come back. And it just gets worse. The more it happens, the more lecturing you get from Rossetti. What a bummer. And we lost Spork. Just not the greatest of days, I guess. Let's go over here. Let's water some roses. So many roses. So many flowers. Flowers everywhere. It's just like a sliver before 8 p.m. It is Wednesday, so we're going to go into town. We're going to go see what Red has for sale. I would love to shake all of our trees. Oh my gosh, we have so many roses. We have like millions of roses. We're gonna do the old fossil diggeroo. Yeah, it's been a day or two since I've talked about New Leaf, right? So let's talk about Animal Crossing New Leaf. Rossetti's like out of a job in that game. I don't know if Nintendo's realized like, hey, the whole lecture from Rossetti thing, like a fun, cute novelty, but sometimes you just don't have any control over it. Or maybe it was just because like with a 3DS, you can just close the lid and the game will just hibernate. Same with like a Nintendo Switch. You can just kind of like depower the Switch, but leave your game in memory, leave it running. Did I shake that tree up there? I meant to. I'll just backtrack and shake some trees real quick. So I don't know if maybe that was causing problems or something, or if they just decided like he's irritating. We should have him stop. We don't need that anymore. But he's out of a job, and he's like really sad and pathetic, and he's like, I want someone to yell at. It's an interesting twist. And I think part of your... So when you do your town fund, like, it's very different in New Leaf. You basically get to pick a thing, right? Like, I want to build a bridge, and you start there. And you pick your site for the bridge. You have a lot more control over that sort of thing. And then you start soliciting funds. And so, any other, like, players, if you have, like, more than one person in your town, or if you have visitors or whatever, they can donate. And then your animal friends will slowly donate. Okay, a cream sofa. I think Nook had that for sale yesterday. He had like a white sofa. I don't know if that was the cream sofa. Yeah, your animal friends will donate like a tiny amount, but like the bulk of the money's got to come from you. Our animal friends are not rich. They're leaving the money rock for me, you know? So I gotta put all that money to good use. Anyway, so it's a little bit backwards, but I think one of the things that you can do is you can like rehire Rossetti at the surveillance center. Or like you can I think one of the things you can fund is rebuilding the surveillance center, and then you can hire Rossetti after that. It's interesting. Probably not going to keep the cream sofa. Probably going to keep the lunar rover. At least put it in storage with our space station. In case we ever decide to re-theme one of our rooms and make it spacey. Right, full up coconuts. Hey, I didn't dig up one fossil and then walk over the pitfall, like I usually do. We'll be back here to pick up coconuts and to shake trees. And water flowers. And talk to Bob the cat. Ooh, what is this? Point special on October 19th. Because of how random Nook's shop is, it doesn't matter. If we could say, like, hey, here's a thing that I want to buy that you have for sale right now, Nook. Hold on to it, keep it in stock, and I'll buy it on your point special day. Then it'd be a different story, but otherwise, eh. Wahoo! It's totally dark! I got all distracted and stuff, I guess. Tee-hee. Yeah, tell me about it. I went to get money from my savings, and you know how many bells I have? Like 3! Eek! Maybe I should stop collecting gold hats, Sidekick. Do you have a gold hat collection? I would love to see that. That sounds awesome. You should totally save your money, King. I mean, you never know when you'll need it and stuff. Yeah, I save it in the sense that I just throw it all at my debt pretty regularly. It's almost like saving it, right? By which I mean it's the exact opposite of saving it. Alright, hello, Nook. I got some coconuts for you. Seems to be a pretty common occurrence. I'm actually super happy that we have those coconuts. We have so many coconut trees. That's such a good source of money for us. Nothing particularly interesting here. I will buy your candy. Is that the cream sofa again? Is that the, like, really boring basic bed, too? Stately wall. I think we've seen this. Oh yeah, very stately. I agree. There's an accurate description of that wall. Modern wall? It's fine. It's just gray. It would go really well in like a really boring, like black and white, monotone sort of house. Just like for a novelty. But I'm not after that sort of novelty. The only novelty I'm after is musical mushrooms. Oh no, I didn't mean to buy that. Oh gosh, darn it, that was an accident. I'm just mashing through my buttons. Alright, sorry, Nook. I'm just immediately reselling this. Oh, it was a loss of bells. Luckily, it was super cheap, so we didn't lose that much. Blah. One of these days, you're gonna upgrade your store. I don't know if I'm just not buying enough from you, not spending enough money here, or if enough time has not yet passed. I don't actually know. Alright, let's take a look at the papers. I think we've seen and maybe had the lotus paper before. It's not awful. It's fine. It's got bright colors on it, which I like. Was the upper one the lotus paper? Wait, then what's the lower one? Ocean paper. I kind of like the ocean paper. And what's this one? Cool paper. Is it wearing shades? Nope, it's not actually that cool. We got some ocean paper. I'm also going to buy some medicine. It occurred to me that while we're stocking up on paper, we should probably stock up on medicine. Just have like 1 or 2 of those in storage. We don't need a ton. But you never know. You never know when we might discover that somebody has a cold or something. One of our animal friends that we need to go help out. Oh. All these wilted flowers. A lovely little pear tree. It's growing up big and strong. We need to hit our money rock. We have one more fossil to find, I believe. You have a lot of trees to shake. We have some coconuts to sell. Yeah, let's check this rock. This is an easy one. This would be an easy one if I knew how shovels worked. There's one right up here, isn't there? Let's check this one as well. Wait. I hear you. Where are you? Give me that present. I love presents. Let's see if this works. Red Cosmos? White Cosmos? Sun Cosmos? Lovely. Lovely little Cosmos corner. I'll water all 4 of you, just in case, you know, you decide to grow. Generate some multi-hued offspring. Brick block. Oh, Mario. I was like, why do I care about a brick? Because Mario. Yeah, we gotta... Let's go do some better inventory. I cannot wait till Halloween. More so than usual. On top of all the reasons I love Halloween. Halloween is like my favorite holiday. I love the aesthetic. If you haven't gathered by the fact that I've been a witch for as long as we've been playing. But even more so, like we're getting to that point where I can't wait till Halloween shows up so we can turn in all of our candy to Jack and not have it clogging up our inventory anymore. We have a lot of candy. We gotta do something about these saplings as well. Let's store the ocean paper. Oh. Right. Okay, we'll do that. Brick block we're going to place, probably. Sailboat model, we'll store you. Lunar rover, we'll store you. Okay. Oh, and we still have the roses to plant. That's fine, we can do that. Candy, 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 candy. So many green candies. That's not where I wanted you to go. Ugh. We gotta do something about that table. That's it. We can't interact with it or anything. Just there. Just a pixelated brick. Is there anything else I wanted to deal with? I gotta plant those roses. Okay. Boy, do I just not have the energy to run around and shake every single tree in our town right now. Did I water you already? I don't remember. I'll probably run around and shake trees off camera. Maybe even look for the money rock too. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's kind of a chore, but also it's kind of really important because we can get what? 12,500 if I catch all the bees. 12,500 bells plus whatever random furniture falls out. And Spork's house is gone. That's kind of weird. Alright, Able Sisters, do you have anything piratey or regal? Doesn't look like it. What is this? Lemon pack. Lemons on your cheeks? Nah. I mean, the grape shoot's kind of fan. Get matching accessories to capture the grape look? What? What accessories? I'm very confused by that. Nah. Not interested. Do we have another fossil kicking around here somewhere? I don't mind hunting for the fossil, even though it is remarkably tedious. Because they contribute to the museum and or just provide a lot of money. And the only skill involved is you have to find it. It's on the ground somewhere, you just gotta find it. The bees require timing and reflexes and... ugh. I'll shake these trees right around here. As soon as we have a steady supply of pears, we're gonna go through and replace a bunch of our trees with pear trees. Mostly over by Nooks, just because, you know, the closer they are to his store, the less you have to worry about hauling things back and forth. And it's gonna generate 3 pears. It's like the peach trees. 3 pears every time. That's a lot. I'm also just not seeing the fossil. Which means I've probably run past the fossil a couple times already. We do only have 2, right? Yes. Did we water like all of our tulips and things? I think we did. Let's check this rock, see if it has any money. Bob, what are you doing with that shovel? Did you find my fossil? Did you steal that fossil from me? Oh, look, it's King! What are you up to today? Meow. We should bring some soy sauce, wasabi, and rice into the museum. Why would you do that? Then we can make ourselves some super fresh sushi. Meow. But Blathers might not be down with that. You want to go eat the museum fish? You really are just a cat, aren't you? That's one of the most cat-like things I've ever heard. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the fossil. I hear another present, though. Hell yeah. 2 in one day. Cabin dresser. We already have that. I believe that is exactly the dresser we have in our main room. And we have a cabin table that goes with it. That's cool. It's a duplicate. We can sell it. I shall do that. Then let's go head into town. Just get that over with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm maybe not going to worry about the trees tonight, but I do want to find that fossil. Man, look at all those coconuts. That was almost 2 bees worth of items that we just sold there. Almost 2 entire bees. Bees is the new currency. You have to compare everything to bees, and no, bee is not short for bells. Although it could be if we wanted to be really confusing about it all. Alright, to the city! Let's go see what Cousin Red has for us. Good grief. Oh, and we get some life advice from Catton. What do you got for us today, man? I got to say, Sprat, ye look mighty young. Really? Are ye a student, perhaps? Yar har har har! Ar, to be young again. Youth be a treasure greater than any under the sea. We get the short end, matey. Lasses get ever more lovely as they age, but we lads get crustier. I don't know. Dudes are always pretty crusty. Yar, anyhow. Here be the city. Ye got all your affairs in order there? Then off with ye, me wee Goby. Remember, the city ain't just for buying stuff, it be for making memories. It's mostly just for buying stuff. It's almost exclusively just for buying stuff. I was about to say occasionally it's for also getting a haircut, but I guess that is still stuff we gotta buy. Alright, first things first. Nope, can't get in there. Someday we'll get in there. Someday. Alright, Red, you got a forgery for me or what? Please be something legit this week. Levitator. Ooh, there's something else that goes in the lab. We need it. That amazing machine is offered through my shop only. No raccoon with an apron's gonna have this. It's such a rare item. Why, I can count the number of these in the world on one paw. You say that about ever. Holy crap, that's expensive. Alright. Now if that picture just ain't a sight, it simply soothes my furry soul to stare at that moody painting. But if anyone has it, I want it to be a cousin, so it's yours for the crazy price of 3,920 bells. So a couple of times he's been like, hey, I saw that and it was the real deal, and I had to like beg and plead to get my paws on it from the previous owner, and blah blah blah. He has that whole story, and we've seen that story several times. That story has been told, I think, every time we bought a authentic painting. And I think every other time that it's been a forgery, he's been like, yeah, I don't want to part with it, but I'll give it to a cousin, and that's it. There's no story behind it. I don't know if that's... like, that's purely anecdotal. That's just what we've seen through playing this. So I'll buy this, but I suspect it's a forgery. Please stop giving me these invitations. I really don't care. Thank you, Red. Thank you, as usual. Thank you for reminding me that I have no friends. Alright, back to the city. Let's go see if our painting is a forgery or not. I want to do one last lap around town and look for another fossil. When I talked to Pelly yesterday off camera before the meteor shower or after it or something, and she said that they're working on the bridge, so I'm assuming it's going to take like a week or something before we get it. Anyway, yar there, ye wee oyster. I didn't notice till just now, but your eyebrows be some kind of striking. Why, thank you. So, Sprat, do ye trim 'em? Occasionally. I hear mad tales of Manly men go into beauty salons for such treatment. Not likely to be true, nar. Though I could see a man being seduced by the siren song of a cucumber facial. Well, look at that! Lia Fail will be upon us. My apologies for getting all surly about your face fuzz. All I be saying is, don't be over-worrying your looks. Worry on your character instead, ye puffer fish. I mean, they both seem pretty important, yeah. And back in town. One final fossil hunt. Hello, Agent S. What can I do for you? Hey there, King. You know what? The name King is kind of a mouthful. It's really not, though. It's actually pretty short and snappy. But you got a great new nickname for me. Sure, what is it? You totally want to hear it, right? Okay, here goes. Sweet K. So, it makes you, like, seem totally grown up and stuff, right? I don't think it does, but sure. Really? Yay! I knew it. You can call me Jelly because I'm on a roll, sidekick. Sweet K. Yeah, that sounds great. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. I love it. So we have a bunch of animals calling us Dumpling, and now Agent S, at least, is calling us Sweet K. I love the nicknames. I love the animals coming up with new things that I don't have to be creative about on the spot because I'm not expecting it. And I always say, oh, I should just make a list, and then I just never do. Alright, we're just gonna pretty aggressively check behind things and amidst all the trees. See if we can find this last stinking fossil. Then we'll run the fossils over to Blathers and have him tell us whether or not our forged painting is authentic or forgery. I don't feel good about this one. But who knows? I've been wrong before. Allegedly. Supposedly. I think once. I think there was one time, like maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. I think I was wrong. I think that's when it was. Why is this one fossil proving to be so difficult to find today? I don't think it could be, like, back here, like, completely out of sight there. I don't know if that's allowed or not. I'm just not seeing this fossil at all. Bob the Cat, did you take the fossil? I asked you once before. You didn't really give me a convincing answer one way or the other. Ugh, now I'm running through flowers in my panic to find that fossil. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna look for it on my own. No big deal. Let's pay a quick visit to Blathers, and then we'll call it an episode. We'll start with the two fossils. Seismohip. Definitely one that we've seen before many, many times. Terra right wing. Are we missing the torso? Like, is that the only part that we're missing of the pterodactyl? Alright, and we got a moody painting. Hopefully it's a real one. Fingers crossed. Woohoo! What a treat for the eyes! This is the moody painting. ... Hork! Yeah, it's a fake. Alright, well, I'm gonna go sell the forgery. I'm probably gonna go shake some trees. Speak a little slower so that I can actually enunciate my words properly. Trees, sell the forgery, deposit the lab device that we got, the amazing machine. I think that's it. Oh, look for that fossil. That's the important one. I'm gonna go do those things. So thanks for watching, everyone. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.